That was abrupt. Welcome everyone, it is Mm10100 back again with a cross between a first impressions and a first campaign impressions video. It's the story demo for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I haven't played this at all. First things first. Okay, so active switch is R1. Okay, that's normal. So let's get right into it.
We are born of two universes, each of them imperfect, each afflicted with the cancer of organic life. From their ruins, a new universe shall be forged, in the fire of the stones of reality and space. All life remade in our image, in steel, free from the sins of the flesh. We are Ultron Sigma. We are your God.
Oh my god, it starts with X throwing Captain America's shield. What the fuck? And Strider. Holy shit.
Captain America, our teams are in position. The enemy's forces are massing at the palace gates.
Then let's not keep them waiting. Heroes, move out!
Captain America's face looks there, but it's not too bad. So we got X-Guard, which I believe might be a cross
I'll
with...
lend you my shield anytime.
With us together, this will be a sin.
Ready. Fight!
I don't know what buttons I pressed then. I pressed a couple of attack buttons there. Okay, so dash is still the same. So it's a little, it still controls a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I've just pressed all the face buttons for that. No, Chun-Li. Oh my god. Like, I will admit, when it came to Captain Marvel, her face definitely looks better. Like, the first trailer showed her face and I didn't really like it.
Captain Marvel, shall we?
But Captain Marvel's face definitely looks better. So I think ultimately what I've heard with this is that a lot of the character animations and the facial expressions of a lot of the characters, Captain America and like Chun-Li, look really weird. And it's not just those two characters. I think there's a bunch of them that are the same.
Don't want to quit, do you? Here they come.
Ready. Fight!
Holy Jesus, that took down a bar! Now, Chun-Li used to be really good with Marvel 3 for. Oh, that was a grab. Is that triangle and circle together? No. There's an uppercut.
Ready for round 3? Different streets, same fight.
See, now Chun-Li's face doesn't look too bad in that angle. But I definitely will say that Captain Marvel's face didn't look that good in the first trailer that was showed off for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and the fact that they fixed it means that I don't think that we'll have a problem with problems with facial parts in terms of the game in some way.
Both dimensions. Welcome to ours.
Ultron
Prince
looks
Asgard has
fucking.
come home. Go, show him what we've made of you.
Like, fucking Ultron looks fucking set to kill everybody. There's Thor. His face looks a little bit okay. There's Arthur.
Not bad for one so small.
And you, Thor, are indeed mighty for a heathen god.
I don't know whether he took that offense to that or what.
What's this? Fresh fodder.
No, stay your lance.
My people. What has become of them?
Thor.
Hey Tony. What's up, man? Hey Spencer!
No need to panic, big guy. They're just taking a nap. They'll be fine. Eventually.
Stark. Spencer.
And he's like, hi.
Weapon lance a little. Compensating for something?
Really,
Over your
Tony?
foolishness, Iron Man.
Aha!
Come on, man. Why are you being a dick? I know Tony is technically supposed to be a dick in most, if not all, the showings of Iron Man, but Jesus Christ. So I think X-Guard, what we've seen at the start, I think is a cross between Metropolis from Mega Man X and, Asgard from Thor, so I believe. Yeah, Thor doesn't actually feel that bad. So Arthur, I played a little bit in Marvel 3. Oh, so it's a switch, it's not an actual. You can't actually. So what, you have to do a button combo for the cross though, like the cross attack between. Nice shield, we'll admit, from the CPU. I haven't used any of the Infinity Stone yet.
7-6. 9-6. Come on, Hawkeye. Man, this is getting embarrassing. Let's call it a tie.
Yo, Dante. Out of ammo. Can the ladies come out to play?
For you, Rocket, anything. Be good.
Ebony, Ivory, care to dance?
Rocket is insane. But Ebony and Ivory, so wait, so does that mean Dante won't have them for the fight? What? No! 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 But Dante was definitely one of my better characters from Marvel 3, I will admit. Rocket I played a little bit, not too much. But he definitely, it definitely is weird, like in Marvel 3, because he actually sounds British. Rock and roll! Sorry. Miss. See, the voice doesn't hit as hard with that line. Okay, so I don't know how to activate. The Infinity Stone abilities. I mean, you might not be able to get that until the game comes out in September, but anyway. Chris is just like, yeah, I got it.
Like cockroaches.
just got a pistol.
I have care, Commander Redfield. These were once my people. Even now they fight well.
This was my home too, Thor. Ultron Sigma's going to pay for what he's done.
Oh, well, there you go. That answers the question. That answers the question that, yes, this is a crossover between Asgard and Metropolis. I believe that's what the city's called in Mega Man X, but I'm not 100%. Because I keep thinking it's Neo Arcadia, but I'm pretty sure that's ZX or Zero, like Mega Man Zero series. So what, you can't use the time stone
Courage,
thing
my friend.
until
I swear
the
I
gauge
will
is
release
filled
you
right
from
up? I
Ultron
don't know.
Sigma's grasp, or die trying.
Wait, was that a wing quote? Or was that just a cutscene?
Where's Doctor Strange?
Captain?
Doctor, can you get us in?
The convergence has left Asgard's magic weakened. We can breach the prison's walls from here.
Good. Commander Redfield. Chris, you ready?
I don't know why they're holding on the earpieces when they're right there.
I'll take that as a yes.
That is a yes.
This prisoner better have the answers we need. He will.
Wait, so who's missing?
He has to. Or this is the end.
Asgard Underground Prison. 88 days since the convergence. So we might get more on what the convergence is in the story of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I would assume. Let me take a guess on who the prisoner actually is. I'm guessing maybe it might be Thanos.
Do you feel it? This psychic maelstrom of torment and despair.
Yeah, it sucks.
Put it
Every
bluntly.
prison's the same.
Yeah, done a lot of hard time, huh?
No, but I've put a lot of punks like you away.
She has.
Halt!
Wait, can I get to play as Doctor Strange? I would love that. Please. Because I wasn't too bad with him in Marvel 3, but he was a good character. I had to get used to using him, of course, but he was a good character. So I'd love to play
Can't
him.
let them sound the alarm.
Chris and Rocket Raccoon, that's fair enough.
Listen. Ready. Fight!
Time for overkill, definitely. quarter circle. Okay, shotgun is quarter circle triangle. No, that's an uppercut. That's pipe. So it's a different. I'm trying to do quarter circles and stuff with attacks. So I don't know.
This is it.
Oh no. Nah, bad idea.
Rocket, what is it?
Seriously? You know who this is, right? Doc, back me up here.
Commander,
We've got a job to do.
Haha, it is
I'm
too.
not leaving without him.
Oh no! What are they doing?
That field knows what he's doing.
They're a small team. Agile. They'll get the job done.
Cap, this is Hawkeye. We're out of time. He's coming.
You see Ultron Sigma?
I've got a clear shot.
Take it.
Damn, reality
Teams,
jam is a cheat.
engage. Go, go, go!
And now watch everybody get owned. There goes Hawkeye. And there goes Spencer. Good on you, Dante. Dante's down. And Arthur's not going to stand a chance. Nice vault. And X just got trampled on. I'm guessing Sigma really wanted to do that for a long time. There's Iron Man. He's going to be taken down by Ultron. And so is Cap.
taste my steel!
They're normalized Guardians. And I believe they're getting converted because of the Sigma virus. I believe that's going to be a plot point.
You
that he's-
still dare challenge us, Prince of Asgard?
You shall pay for what you've done to my people! Spencer, with me!
So we get to play Spencer. God damn, he was near the top tier in Marvel, in Ultimate Marvel 3. God damn. Like, Virgil was like at the top. Morrigan and Doctor Doom were pretty high up. And Spencer was as well. But god damn.
I shall remove you from the throne, villain!
Fools, our will is law. We will destroy you.
Ready.
Just use the hand. Ow! 27 hits? Are you kidding me? Wait, how much health does that's cheating. Come on. That's bullshit. So at least shielding is a little bit easier to execute in this game than it was in Marvel 3, a little bit. Because I always had problems with shielding, and I think this is a battle that I have to lose. There's no way that I can win this. And there we go. Down anyway. But yeah, it's definitely holding back. It's definitely a lot easier to do in this instance.
Do you see now how powerless you truly are?
Yeah, we're supposed to lose that.
Not for your people, Thor. They have achieved perfection, and soon you shall be their prince once more. Commander Redfield, did you have something to add?
I just love that.
Great insight.
Chris just shoots him in the back. He's like, Commander Redfield. He's like,
Going
shit.
down, Ultron Sigma.
That's it. Some banal cliche. It's fitting that those would be your final words.
Hey, how about you stop using those bloody Infinity Stones and actually fight us with real metal instead of using plot MacGuffins?
Good.
Is that it? That's it. Oh my god, that was really short. So what did I think of the story demo? I think there's a lot to be desired with this game. And of course, playing the story over and over and over again in this demo will better my controls with this and learning how to fight with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite in general. I think that the story has a few things to be desired, but it definitely sets a good precedent with this whole thing. Unfortunately, that final battle kind of sucks that you have to lose it, because I think people are just going to keep fighting over and over and over just to beat that fight. But I don't mind this game so much. A lot of people have been having problems with this game, and I mean, some of the roster, yeah, I will admit, are pretty basic in a lot of ways. Like, there isn't too many cool characters in this that we can definitely describe. Like, we didn't even play as Ryu. Like, where was Ryu and all that? But I'm happy that characters like X have shown up. Characters like Rocket Raccoon, Nova coming back, Doctor Strange. You know, characters like that that were represented in Marvel, and we got a lot of characters from Marvel 3 in this game, and that kind of makes sense in a way, because Marvel 3 was the most recent game, and a lot of the assets that you can take from the PS3, and like the PS3, Xbox 360 era of consoles, you can basically move that to a PlayStation 4 now, and all you need to really do is change a little bit of the code. But most of the moveset and everything will be fine in that type of coding. And I think, particularly, that's one reason why they've taken a lot of characters from Marvel 3. Like Strider, of course, has been there since the start. But characters like Nova, characters like Spencer, Chris Redfield, technically. But I think that ultimately Chris has been there for a while. But, you know, you have characters like that show up in this, Thor, you know, so there's a lot of movesets that have been sort of changed in terms of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite from Marvel 3 and Ultimate Marvel 3. There's definitely been some moveset changes in the way that things are balanced in the game, and ultimately that makes a lot of sense. It's the next game in the series, and then of course there's going to be change. But ultimately, when it comes to Marvel Infinite, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, I think it's going to be a good game. I know a lot of people are doubting it with the core roster that we have right now, but I don't think every character has been announced for this. And I know we're getting DLC characters, and realistically we're getting Thanos, which I believe is actually in the core roster, which I thought was going to be a DLC character, for sure. But no, he's actually part of the core roster, which I'm actually really surprised about, and I'm really happy that both Thanos and Ultron are both in the original roster, the core roster. Unfortunately, Sigma isn't, but we got X technically, so it kind of takes a little bit of that luster for a character like Sigma away, since we're getting Mega Man X. Like, what the fuck? We didn't have Mega Man in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, except for Zero and Tron Bonne, and like, I think that was it. I think it was only 2 characters from the Mega Man series showing up. And we get Mega Man X, like one of the first characters that was announced in the game. Like, it was Mega Man X, Ryu, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel. The 4 characters that are on screen right now were the first characters to be announced. And when I see Mega Man X and then seeing Ryu, we knew immediately what this game was going to be. And we're like, oh my god, it's going to be another Capcom versus game. And then when Iron Man showed up, we knew it was going to be the start of another Marvel vs. Capcom hype cycle. And realistically, some of the hype has lost from like games like Dragon Ball FighterZ, Z, and like games like recently come out like Injustice 2 and Tekken 7. But ultimately, I think this game will be good. We'll have to see how it stacks up against things like Marvel 2 and Marvel 3, and even the original Marvel vs. Capcom game. But ultimately, I'm positive that this game can be good, because I'm just staying positive just for the sake of being positive, and I really want this game to succeed, and especially since we're getting DLC down the line with Sigma and Black Panther and 4 other characters. You know, it leaves a lot to be desired with the thing, and I'm gonna with the game, and I'm definitely gonna be getting the DLC characters, because I don't want a situation like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 again, where the characters show up for a couple of years and then go, and then I don't have them, and it's like, fuck. So, other than that, I think it controls pretty well. Of course, there was a lot of button mashing there, but ultimately I was trying to do combos that I usually would. Definitely mash the buttons for super move, for hyper combos rather. Well, I always say super moves, but it's what they call them in Street Fighter. But yeah, hyper combos, and you know, it's getting catered towards a more casual crowd. I understand this game, but what was the problem with the normal controls and the simple control options in Marvel 3? Like, wasn't that a thing? Because even I eventually moved from using simple controls to actually using normal controls in Marvel 3. Because I eventually, like, I was playing simple controls and I just, you know, button mashed it for the hell of it. And when I wanted to get more combos, I went to normal and was learning through that way. So I think ultimately having that option there, like Marvel 3, would actually benefit a lot of people. Like, if you're starting out with the game, start with the simple controls and then move to normal, as you did for Marvel 3. Like, that made a lot of sense. But I don't know. I'm not a developer for the game, but obviously when I say that is an obvious thing that they could have done that, but I don't know. So anyway, that was the story demo for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite on the PlayStation 4. Thank you guys so much for watching this first impressions / first campaign impressions video of that. This has been Mario Man 10100. You guys have a great day and night, and of course, take care.